Hey, what's up everyone, Olio here. So finally, first proper video for the new channel. So I wanted to go through my income streams on this video, cover everything that's making me money. I also want to cover things that I'm looking to invest in, looking to make money from, and my current actual investments as well. So the first one I wanted to cover is YouTube AdSense and YouTube ads. So YouTube AdSense, if we look at December, I have December here in front of me, we can see that I made $3,800 from YouTube AdSense. That's great. No money from any sponsors or anything. This is purely just YouTube AdSense, which I think is fantastic. Making $3,800 in December, that's really good for me. That's definitely one of the good months from last year, and something I'd like to carry on for this year. Now this is for my main channel, for my Olio/Ultralinks channel. For this channel, Olio Online, I haven't actually enabled monetization yet, so I'm not making any money yet from this channel. Hopefully, as I upload more videos, I'll make more money from it. My next one is YouTube sponsors, getting sponsorships and stuff like that. So I don't want to say specifically which companies pay me what, but for example, the most I've been paid for a sponsorship is around $15,000 for a sponsorship, but that was quite a big campaign for quite a big company. And they wanted to do quite a lot of work. So $15,000 actually made a lot of sense. Now, again, I don't really want to say which company because technically I'm not allowed to tell you which company it is. But yeah, that's the most I've been paid for a sponsorship. But usually for sponsorships, you can basically charge whatever you like as long as the return from the ad is greater than the spend. So for example, some channels with 1 million subscribers might charge $5,000 for an ad for a sponsored video. But then some channels with 1 million subscribers might charge $50,000 for a sponsored video. It really depends again on whether the content creator can actually make that money back for the brand. So yeah, sponsorships and stuff can be a fantastic way to make a lot of money all at once. But with sponsorships, I don't actually like to become reliant on them. I see them as like an additional bonus when it comes to getting sponsorships for my videos, mainly because sponsorships can come and go, the prices can really change. I want to be more sort of reliant on my actual YouTube AdSense revenue. That is what I like to see. That is what I like to see going up every month. Now, every month it's not going to go up, but usually by the end of the year, I'm hoping that it can be more than the previous year. So many of you will already be aware that I run a Shopify store called ulxstore.com. And yeah, we design the products, we work with manufacturers in China, we import them here into the UK, we'll order like thousands of units, put them in a warehouse, and we ship them out from here. The reason we do that, and we don't drop ship, for example, because with something like that, you can actually check the quality of the product. You can check each individual product before it goes out, and you can make sure that you actually work with the customers directly as well. That's why I don't usually recommend drop shipping unless you're doing something like t-shirts and posters and things like that, because that is quite consistent and quite normal, and that's something that doesn't really need to be managed. It is actually better off having someone else manage it for you, which is what drop shipping essentially is. So if we look at ulxstore.com, we can see in December I made $59,000 from it. Now December was actually quite a slow month, especially because people have already done their Christmas shopping and they're not actually thinking about buying products anymore. Maybe last minute products, but usually last minute products they go into store to buy. But if we look at, for example, May from 2020, we can see that I made $115,000 from ULX So yeah, it differs a lot. And the reason it did so well in May is because obviously of COVID. People are coming to the store to buy products. For like e-commerce in general really exploded when COVID hit and everyone was in lockdown. So yeah, that was definitely one of the really good months for the store. And it sort of averages between there. And yeah, it's just a fantastic way for me to make money and for me to have an actual business that's not completely attached to me, because I like to build businesses that aren't completely attached to me around my brand, mainly because if I want to sell that business or if someone comes to me and they want to purchase that business, I can do that and it's not completely attached to me. So yeah, ULX Store is definitely one of my biggest income streams. Now, this $115,000 that you see isn't actually complete profit, of course. This is just revenue. We have to take into account shipping costs, marketing costs. I have to pay someone to obviously ship the products for me. I have to pay for the products themselves. There's a lot of other costs involved, transaction fees and stuff like that. So yeah, it might look great, $115,000, but that's not actually what I take home. Another income stream for me is client work. So client work can vary a lot because I do a bunch of different stuff. I can do web design, web development, photography, marketing, just a lot of stuff sort of digital media related, especially because I just have so much experience in doing it for myself and doing it for my own businesses. So people will come to me and be like, hey, I want you to build a website for me. I want you to make it look a certain way. I also want to put together a marketing plan for it. You know, whether we use Google ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, SEO, whatever else it may be. That's what I do with clients. And again, the prices for that can vary a lot. And you know, some people can charge, for example, $200 a day, $300 a day. Some people can charge $1,000 a day, $2,000 a day. I've even seen some people charge $5,000 a day. It really depends on your expertise and the client, of course, because when it comes to small local businesses, I'll charge obviously my normal rate. But then when it comes to big companies, like billion-dollar companies, I might charge 2 or 3, 4, 5 times my rate. It really depends on what they're looking for. Digital products for me recently has definitely become a big income stream for me, especially because a lot of it is profit. I say it's profit because there isn't actually many costs involved, but there is a lot of time involved in making these products. But yeah, I sell all of my digital products basically through Gumroad, and you can see I have like wallpapers, I have classes, I have icons, Lightroom presets, all that sort of stuff. And if we look at the analytics, for example, we can see in the last 30 days, last 30 days, I've made $9,100. And like I said, that is pretty much all profit. There are some transaction fees. Gumroad does also take a very small cut, but $9,100 from digital products, that's pretty good going. Because most of it is profit, I do end up banking that money, but I do like to reinvest it, of course. I don't want my money just to be sitting there or me spending it on rubbish. I want to be investing it. I want to be maybe growing my business, coming up with new products, coming up with new business ideas, and of course buying stuff to make better videos, things like that. So I always try to see where I could use my money, where I can reinvest it, and how I can get the most out of it. I'm asked quite a lot about design, how to make stuff, all that sort of stuff. So what I've recently started doing is I've started uploading classes to Skillshare. And yeah, I have a few classes on there. If we look at those classes, I have a class on how to design a simple website, portfolio website, how to build a website without actually having any code knowledge, how to make your own icons. And I've recently uploaded a new class called Quick Design Tips for Everyone, if you guys are interested. Basically just a class going through some of my quick design tips that I think can really transform your designs. They are mainly aimed at beginners, so if you're an experienced designer, you probably know all of these already, but they're definitely aimed at anyone and everyone. If you guys are interested, I'll leave a link to it down in the description below. But if we see how much I've actually earned from Skillshare, we can see that I've earned around $1,000 in December, and I think this month I'm on track to make around $1,500, hopefully around $1,500. And yeah, that's a really good way for me to make money on things that I know you guys are interested in. Everyone wins as well, because Skillshare, you get 2 weeks for free, so everyone can try my classes, everyone can do all of my classes, and then you can decide whether to renew your membership or cancel it. But I highly recommend Skillshare if you're looking to learn anything. This isn't sponsored or anything. They have sponsored other videos, but this video itself isn't actually sponsored. I just really recommend Skillshare. I think if you're looking to learn anything and you're more of a visual learner, Skillshare is definitely one of the best places to learn as you go. So I did do a video on my main channel on how I earned $500,000 from selling Tumblr themes, and those Tumblr themes still actually sell. So if we look at my Tumblr theme dashboard, I can see in the last 30 days I've made $728. And that is the money that I actually get. That's the money after Tumblr's cut. And yeah, that again is basically pure profit. I actually haven't done anything to this business in a couple of years. I basically just left it running, but it still makes me $500 to $1,000 a month. Sometimes it can make $1,500 a month, and it just sits there making money. This was definitely one of my biggest income streams when I first started, but it's very much died out, mainly because obviously Tumblr itself has died out. I don't really know anyone who uses Tumblr anymore. But yeah, another way that I bring money in. So the final income stream for me is affiliates. So if you run a YouTube channel or you do any sort of product reviews or anything like that, highly recommend having an affiliates program. And Amazon's definitely obviously the biggest one. There are tons of other ones out there, but I feel like Amazon is the one that everyone knows about. And yeah, because I do a lot of tech videos, product videos on my main channel, naturally people are going to want to know where to buy them, and they're going to want links to them. So what I usually do is I put an affiliate link in the description. People will click that, and if anyone buys through that affiliate link, I obviously get a kickback. Now the cut that Amazon gives you is very small, but because Amazon is so big and so many people shop on it, if you have enough links and people are coming to your videos clicking them, they don't necessarily have to buy that product. They can buy anything from Amazon and you still get a cut as long as they've clicked through your link. So we can see in the last 30 days that I've made $700 from Amazon affiliates. And yeah, this is pretty effortless money really, because I just have to link to the product, and because I'm talking about it anyway, it just makes sense to link to it. But we can see I've actually made Amazon $23,000, and I've only got $700. So like I said, the cut that you get from Amazon is very small. But if you look at other affiliate programs and you work with brands directly, if you go to a brand and you use one of their products, or you like one of their products and you want to feature it in a video, you can go to them and be like, hey, can he give me 10% or 20% of each sale? And half the time, a lot of these companies do give you that, and you're going to make a lot more money than if you were to link directly through Amazon. So yeah, affiliate programs is definitely a really good way to make money if you cover products on the internet in any way, shape or form. So those are my main income streams right now, but I'm always looking to open up more income streams, work out other income streams, work out how I can make the most of my money. So there are actually 2 other ways that I've listed here that I'd like to expand my income streams. One of them is courses. So I need to find someone that I can work with to come up with a design course. I get quite a lot of requests on how to become a designer, where you should start, and how do you get clients, where do you share your work, how do you make the work, all that sort of stuff. And I've been playing with the idea of coming up with a course that can guide someone from basically not knowing anything about design but have some interest, and then having all the skills to design, making a portfolio and landing your first client. Landing your first client is obviously one of the toughest things you can do, but I know a lot of you are interested in that sort of thing. So that is something I'm playing with right now. Nothing is sort of set in stone. I don't know if it's actually going to happen, mainly because I don't really have the time to put all that effort into it. So I'm considering maybe working with someone, hiring someone to build the course, because I think that would be a much better way to build the course itself. Because if we have 2 designers working on that course, then you're going to have a lot more knowledge than just me putting information into that course. And then the other income stream that I'd like to explore is making ebooks. So I do have an ebook right now on how to build your own e-commerce store like ULX. I am making that right now. I haven't sold it yet, I just have it up for pre-order. But I think ebooks are a really great way to pack a lot of dense information, make it as concise as possible into one place, because I think that's an issue that a lot of people have when they want to learn something. There's so much information scattered everywhere that it's hard to figure out where to go to learn it all at once. And ebooks are a really, really good way to just learn a lot of stuff in a very small amount. So ebooks are definitely another way that I'd like to explore my income streams. Another great thing about them is once you've made the ebook and you put it up for sale, that's it. You don't have to do much else. You just let it sell, and you can update it now and again, especially because it's an ebook. You can digitally update it whenever you like. I think that's another great way to have another income stream. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. These sorts of videos definitely aren't to show off or anything like that. It's more to inspire you guys. It's more to show people that you can make money on the internet, that you can build businesses, and that you can provide value. As long as you provide value, as long as you're giving something to someone that is worth money, they will pay you for it. And that's the whole point of why I do all of this sort of stuff. It's just to inspire people, mainly because when I first started doing this sort of stuff, I didn't make any money. I didn't even know there was any money in it. And obviously growing up as a kid, having your parents tell you, hey, get off that computer, you're not going to make any money from that. Knowing that you can actually make money is great, and it's something that you can do from home or do from anywhere. So yeah, I'm just hoping that these videos inspire people. I'm hoping that these videos give people ideas on how to expand their income streams, make money online, all that sort of stuff. So for those who did get to the end of the video, please leave a comment below on what income stream you want to build, what sort of thing you'd like to do online. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe for more.